Hi guys, don't usually do Twitter videos, but I thought as I gave you a bit of an article yesterday, I wanted to show you my entry on the article that I posted yesterday. And again, the differences in analysis and entry points. So just to kind of refer to the article that I sent out on Twitter yesterday, it was quite simply 7 reasons to sell, 7 different confluences to why I thought this trade is looking for a sell. So again, we had weekly double top. Then we also, so that's the weekly double top there. Then you've got the retest of the weekly resistance, which is here. Then you've got the targets matches up with the monthly trend lines, which is here. Again, all I did was kind of extend out this duplicated arrow. Looking for third and final drive down, so 1, 2, 3. And we usually get 3 pushes before consolidation, and that would match up perfectly with my monthly resistance. Then you've got the duplication of an evening star. You've got the riding below the EMA. So again, price riding below the EMA on this daily time frame. And we've got the evening star here. And we've also got an evening star here as well. So again, enough about the article. Again, you guys can go over that. I just wanted to show you 2 reasons to why, if you guys are taking this trade yourselves, why you potentially could have panicked before entering, or if you did catch the trade, perfect. And I'm going to show you how I entered. So again, this is why I don't really enter the markets come a Sunday night, because you tend to see a lot of manipulation. So you look at Friday's closure last week, very bearish, no wick at the bottom. You're going to get buyers, well, naturally, so you're going to get sellers jump straight in on a Sunday evening. But if we step down to, let's just look at the 4 hour, for example. This was late last night, and then we pushed up during the start of the London session. Now, that is just manipulation. Price wants to push down. Price was always going to push down. But let's not give away too much money to retail traders. You kind of got to put yourself in that situation and think like a massive institution. They would push the price to certain areas that make it still justifiable to sell a currency pair, in this example being one. So one that I wanted to kind of point out to you guys is, again, I think I highlighted it in the article, but even so, I've highlighted it here. This mother candle, okay? This mother candle to me identified that if I can get an entry at the top of a mother candle and price remains within the mother candle on lower time frames, because this is the daily, the sell's still on. So what I then did was step down to the hourly time frame. Okay, and this here is the top of the mother candle. Okay, so I know price is consolidating within it. So I've got from here to here, it's at the bottom of the mother candle to the top of the mother candle. Price is currently fluctuating within it. Now I started to see some wicks within this, rejecting the mother candle and rejecting pushing above. So to me, that was okay. Great opportunity to start getting into a sell opportunity. I got into the market when the candle, this blue candle here, was bullish. Okay, having confidence in that mother candle. Again, I could not see that breaking above, especially with, as I said, my moving averages as well. So I've got my SMA there as well, guys. My red SMA, which sits perfectly with the weekly resistance. So again, 2 main barriers. So I'm going to remove this for a second. 2 main barriers telling me that, okay, potentially you won't close above the mother candle. 2, can you really see yourself closing above the weekly resistance? And 3, you got the SMA. So 2 barriers to push through on the Monday. Couldn't really see it happening. Now, just to kind of take that into perspective on the lower time frame again, mother candle, okay, perfect. Sell on the top of the mother candle, push back down again to the bottom of the mother candle, hopefully, and then again break and retest and push below. But as well as the mother candle is actually a left shoulder of a head and shoulders formation on a 4 hour time frame. Okay, if you can see that, left head, right shoulder, it's a perfect head and shoulders actually. Okay, So that's what I could see as well. So mother candle, I could see head and shoulders. I could see price not necessarily going above and beyond my weekly resistance. That's why my stop losses was just above my weekly resistance and just above my SMA as well. So if I just get that back on the screen, if it wants to help me out. Okay, cool. So got my entry points back on there. And again, it's early days, guys. It's early days. That's why I'm not moving stops to entry. I'm just going to keep it there. For me, technically, this allows me to kind of consider a bearish move. If I see this 4-hour close like this, I've kind of got another evening star on the right shoulder. Again, looking on lower time frames, higher time frames. I'll just remove my SMA for a second. I'm still riding below my EMA, as we always have been. So still underneath the EMA, which kind of gives me that confidence of pushing back towards my monthly support. Again, this target for me is 175 pips. We are currently, again, it's Monday, it's early days, but we are currently, let's have a look, currently 30 pips deep, 33 pips deep, so it's a long way to go. But again, as an intraday entry, perfect, couldn't have got any better. Not zero drawdown, but hardly any drawdown. Get your words out, Trev. And that's what we want to see. That's where we want to use the higher time frames and also the lower time frames to make those perfect entries. I wouldn't be going down to any 5-minute time frames. 15, 30-minute and 1-hour time frames are perfect to make those entries. And now we just sit on our hands and watch it go through. We don't try and enter and get hasty or get greedy and put another entry here. We set up our perfect entries for a reason. Now, again, had that trend. I see there's things on my charts I'm not using. I've got this trend line kind of, again, price didn't want to break above it, and we're still within that descending trend. And another one for me, a big one for me, was my trend line across the bottom here. So we've had 3 touches of my trend line. So we've had touch 1, touch 2. We had that false breakout on touch 3. Now, when you do get a touch 4, which we had on Friday, we had a closure beneath it. On the 4th touch of an ascending trend line, I do tend to see it break, looking to hit touch 1, which is the mother candle bottom. Touch 3, which is the mother candle bottom, or point 2, which is obviously the monthly support as well. So these are my first 2 targets. I want to see how we react against the bottom of the mother candle before pushing on to the monthly support. Guys, I hope that was useful. Just to kind of give you an idea of things that I'm looking out for or currently in at the minute as well. So again, I did say be patient with the DXY and be patient with the dollar at the moment, but I am in some intraday trades, or I've started to look at some intraday trades and potentially swing trades actually with how long this could be riding out. Again, I'm in USD-CAD. I'm looking for potential longs on that. It's within a buy zone, so this was kind of a support area for me. But again, risk is nice and low. Same with US pound against US dollar. So entered my buy zone, hit a sell limit order for me. And again, we got close to stopping me out. That's just a manipulation in the market. But we're currently sitting underneath the weekly resistance. So again, low risk on this as well. If it does take my stop out, that's trading. But again, we've got a nice risk to reward on this, which is 4.7 to 1, 5 to 1. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. And I'll keep you posted throughout the week on those 3 trades. Great. Now, I just want to leave you with my website. The link can be found in my Twitter bio. It's www.extravagant.com. I just want to show you what I could potentially offer yourselves along your trading journey. Again, everyone may need a little bit of assistance here and there. I am here to help. And there's 3 sessions I do. Let's talk trading sessions where you could be a beginner trader to an intermediate trader to an experienced trader, and you just want to discuss key topics that you struggle with or unsure about and want to get another experienced trader's opinion. I'm here to help. We also have an online Forex course where my other company, Rebirth Holdings, has comprised a really in-depth Forex course from the foundations of Forex, away from the charts, from the technical analysis side. It's designed for you to do it all by yourself at home with little need for any third-party involvement in regards to human contact. And finally, there's an in-person course where across 2 days, you will spend the whole 2 days with myself, and we will go through the course in a lot more depth. You will also find ways to keep in touch with myself. Again, you'll find me on Twitter. You'll find my articles on TradingView. By all means, do drop me a message on Instagram as well, which is Travis_Dunks. And you also find my email and a link to my YouTube channel, which was with Rebirth Holdings. Guys, stay pipping, stay safe, trade safe. I'll speak to you next time.